Hey guys, and welcome back to Cooking for the Missus. Today's video we are going to be doing some authentic Italiano meatballs. They are going to be absolutely delicious. If you've never tried meatballs before with two different types of meat like this, you're going to absolutely love this video. So traditionally it will be done with minced beef and minced pork. What I like to use as a substitute for the pork is pork sausage meat. It's absolutely delicious doing it this way. Honestly, you'll love this. If you can't get hold of some sausage meat, what you can do is just get yourself 8 to 10 good size, good quality sausages, just deskin them and put the meat in there. So we're going to smash this together. So I've got 500 grams of minced beef in here and 400 grams of sausage meat. Just going to mix that together. Do it the old fashioned way, stick your hands in there in a minute. I'll just use a wooden spoon because I'm trying to get my etiquette right. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of freshly chopped parsley, 1 heaped teaspoon of minced garlic, and 2 teaspoons of really finely diced onion. Then what we've got is 4 tablespoons of fresh breadcrumbs. Make the breadcrumbs yourself, just any stale bread will do. Get yourself 1 egg, just beat it up, we're going to chuck that in there, that's just going to bind it all together. So again, I go in with a fork. I give up in a second and I do use my hands, I must admit. There's no better way, get your hands in there, feel it squishing between your fingers, nothing better. Therapeutic. So give that a really good mix together, make sure all the ingredients are really well combined. So what we're going to do now then, so I like to make my meatballs about the size, probably a little bit smaller than a golf ball. I have got a slight confession to make here, so when I roll these bad boys out, I do make them a little bit big. The confession is I do go back and split them and make them a little bit smaller. I got a little bit carried away, a bit too excited with my meatball rolling. Subscribe! I don't know what that was all about. I just want you to subscribe. So we're going to roll all them together. And when we're ready, we're going to get a pan on high heat, put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. What the idea is now is we want to get some nice beautiful colour on these meatballs. There's nothing worse than having a pale, horrible ball in your mouth. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? No, you need to give these a little bit of colour on them. Make them go all nice and dark and gnarly on the outside. Remember, colour is flavour. And then of course if you ever burn anything, you need to make sure that it's caramelised. That's what you say, it's caramelised, not burned. So brown all these meatballs off. And this is what they'll look like. They've had about 5 or 6 minutes of cooking at the minute. They're not cooked all the way through, just really darkened on the outside. So in the same pan, please make sure you don't clean the pan in between. You want to get all that flavour mixed in here. Put in about another tablespoon of olive oil. We're going to add the rest of the garlic that's left over. The rest of the onion that's left over. We're just going to fry that down together, basically just to soften the onion a little bit. Don't want to colour them too much. You want to just make sure that the onions go opaque and just cooked. So what I've got here is I've got 1 tin of chopped tomatoes and I've got 400 grams of tomato passata that's mixed together. We're just going to chuck that in now, just heat it through, let it simmer away for a good 5, 6, 7 minutes, just so that it thickens and goes a lot darker and intenses the flavour a bit more. So we're going to add a good squeeze of salt to that one and some pepper, and then we're going to go in with the rest of the fresh chopped parsley. We've got a teaspoon of dried thyme and about 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons of dried oregano or however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to give that a good stir together and then we're going to let this cook through again for about another 5 minutes just to let all them flavours really incorporate. I'm going to put meatballs back in. And this is where we finish off cooking the meatballs now then. So make sure the meatballs are really well incorporated into the sauce. You want to cook this for about 10-15 minutes afterwards just to make sure it's really cooked through. And honestly guys, trying this recipe, you will absolutely love it. It is so delicious. It is fantastic. That's the end of this recipe guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy this video, please make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel so you become part of the family. Share it so the rest of your friends get to see it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.